What is going on, everybody? My name is Bearridge. Welcome back. Episode number 29 of my path to power. In today's video, we're going to be unlocking the Future Stars Academy player, Reinier. We've already unlocked the 85. We're only going to be focused on completing those last 5 objectives and unlocking the 87, because getting to the point of unlocking the 85 is pretty easy, it's pretty tedious, and it doesn't make for great gameplay. Whereas the games that we played in this video I thought were actually quite entertaining and worthy of an upload. So what do we need to do in order to unlock Reinier? Well, first of all, we need to score in 6 wins using Reinier himself. We need to score 6 finesse shots. We need to score a brace, that's 2 goals in 3 separate matches. Score in 16 matches using Reinier, and then we need to play 25 games using him in our starting squad. And as you can see, I've played 12, so I'm going to be able to unlock him pretty easily. On the screen for you now is the team that I am using. I have Nubel in goal, Yedlin at right back, Elvedi and Akanji as the 2 centre backs, Alex Moreno at left back. We have Zakaria in the middle. He dropped into centre back as I reverted to a 5-back formation. We then had Mikel Moreno as the centre CDM. Almira went to left LCM. Vinicius Jr. dropped to RCM, and then we had Rafinha and Reinier as our 2 strikers. If you're looking for a team to use yourself, then I definitely would recommend using this. You don't need to look any further, and it's easily adaptable into any formation. You can just move the players around. They're very diverse players, so it's really easy in that aspect. So now we're going to jump into the first game, and as you can see, we come up against an opponent that only has the 78 Reinier. They have a long road ahead of them to unlock him. You can see here at the start of the game, we take a random long shot that goes to their goalkeeper. It was a bit of a mispress from a tackle. You can see he manages to bounce through with Williams, and he scores the across goal. And yeah, he goes 1-0 up. He pauses and he waits for us to quit. I don't really know why, because he doesn't need the wins, he needs the goals with Reinier himself. So I don't really know why he'd want to quit at 1-0 down, but he tried to make us quit. We carried on playing, obviously, get the ball into Reinier, and that's an absolute rocket at the near post to give us the equaliser. Now moving in to the 38th minute of the game, Almiron has the ball. Rafinha plays in Reinier. He's in one-on-one with the goalkeeper, smashes at the near post. He gets himself the brace. Obviously, he's already scored with him in this game, and we look like we're on our way to get the win as well, which means we're going to tick off 1 from every objective so far in this first game, especially if we can keep this up. Alex Moreno has the ball, crosses it into Reinier, and that gets him the hat-trick just before half-time. Now our opponent pauses, and he is out of here. Perfect start to the video. Certainly cannot get much better than that. Game number 2, we come up against an opponent that is also trying to complete their objectives with the 85 Reinier. They also have a very nice red Haaland up top with them as well. Here at the start of the game, we play the ball through to Reinier. Nice little lob through ball, go round the goalkeeper, and he finesses it into an open net. That gives us a 1-goal lead, and that also means that, again, we've completed the scoring with him in a separate match. We then go ahead, get very lucky here, again having an open goal to put the ball into. That gives us the brace, which means we only have to get that 1 more time in 16 games. That's a fantastic start. I was particularly worried about people rage quitting, doing the golden goal method when trying to complete the brace, particularly if you see people get the first goal. Then I was worried that they might be toxic and just quit out, but didn't really have that at all in this. Most people played until they pretty much couldn't win, because I also guess most people still had something to play for, especially with it being 16 games. It wasn't particularly an issue. They were more than willing to stay in the games and try and get something out of them, rather than just constantly quitting out and like wasting their time. As you can see, we're in the 3rd game here. We're 1-0 up. We didn't score with Reinier off the start, so we so far have nothing out of this game. But Rafinha changes that, playing a fantastic ball into Reinier, shot at the near post. That gives us the 2-goal lead, gives us a goal with him. We're now looking to try and get the brace completed. Vinicius plays a through ball into Reinier, goes across goal this time. Lovely finish into the bottom right-hand corner. that means that the brace objective is already complete in 3 games. So it's that easy. It's not too difficult to do. These are some decent opponents, I won't lie, but they have got some dodgy teams that definitely helped us out. In fact, as you can see, you now got a hat-trick with him. I believe that was a hat-trick in all 3 games, so let alone worrying about a brace. Yeah, he's fantastic. And I can tell you that if you've got the 85 card and you're contemplating whether it's worth the grind for the 87, the 85 card is absolutely cracked. He's brilliant little card. For a free card as well, he's absolutely brilliant. So I think, yeah, he's definitely worth it. I'd go ahead and unlock him. I want to put him in my team, in my weekend league team, and actually like use him at striker. He's that good. I don't feel the need to go buy a striker. Yes, and as you can see, our opponent here in this game managed to go from the kickoff and get a goal, and then he stopped playing. I wasn't sure if he was just AFK at this point, so I ran through, got another goal with Reinier, so that was another brace, but don't need it at this point. Made sure it's a finesse shot as well, because we've still got, I think we still had a couple of finesse shots to complete at this point. And then I realised after I scored this goal here with Reinier that our opponent wasn't playing anymore. So that's where the game ended. I went ahead and completed the finesse shot goals. So we're pretty much there. Now we just need wins and then to basically play the 60 matches with us in our team. That is a fantastic goal from Reinier. Honestly, that is the sort of thing that he can do time and time again. And that's just why I want to use him for a whole weekend. See if he is as good. Well, if his 87 is better. He definitely, yeah, like you'd think he's better. He's got a nice substantial upgrade. So, yeah, brilliant here. And then, as you see on the attack, got Yedlin out wide. Very nice pass into Reinier. Gives us the goal. That's the advantage of using the 5-back formation. And you're going to see it again here with Yedlin playing in Reinier. This is a particularly nice goal if you want to talk about playing the extra pass. You can see a perfect little counter-attack. Constant passes opening up for us, and we just play the ball in for an easy tap in. And then here from the corner as well, this is pretty nice. Almiron looking for the ball into the middle to Reinier. Do the little turn around to send the defender. And fantastic little finesse shot into the bottom right-hand corner. That gives us a 4-1 lead. And I believe this is game number 5 now. So we are well on our way to winning. What another disgusting goal, this time from Reinier. That card is actually pretty good. I can see why his inform is so expensive. If it's a boost version of this card, then yeah, it's incredible. We go into our last game, come up against a very interesting team. I thought it was way too low rated, and that he'd definitely been bringing someone on. I think he bought on Mbappe, but not entirely sure. I don't quite remember. Doesn't particularly impact us too much here, as Reinier goes ahead and beats that pretty awful defense, giving us a 1-goal lead. Brilliant tackle there from Mikel Moreno, but it goes back to Jonathan David. His Reinier now absolutely sends us as well with the drag back. Supposedly nerfed, but they definitely have their time and place. Not quite the drag back spam that FIFA 20 was, so that's nice to see that that's sort of gone. Another brilliant goal there from Reinier. His left foot was an absolute rocket. And it was really nice to use up front. I also got to say, Vinicius did a job in midfield, but I definitely prefer using him up top as well. Brilliant ball from him there. We try and play a sweat to Yedlin, but he stopped his run. But he tackled the player, and he scored a rocket goal for us. Gave us the 3-1 lead. Was not expecting that from him, but he showed up when it mattered, and that was fantastic. Again, we get a little counter here, interception from Reinier. Nice little extra pass rather than just smacking at the defender, and Reinier has an easy tap in. Always want to look for that extra ball if it is available. And then here we go round the goalkeeper again, finish it into the back of the net, and that was very comfortable to get our 6 wins. That then left me with 10 games left to play in order to unlock him. Went ahead and did those off camera. I think I managed to win most of them still, but there were a lot of games where there just wasn't a lot going on, so haven't included them. Now you can see we're just going through claiming each of those remaining objectives, and then yeah, we'll be able to unlock him. So Like I said, I want to put him in my weekend league team. I think he'll be a fantastic card to use all weekend. I could definitely see him scoring a lot of goals for us. He definitely has some fantastic stats. So if you are debating whether it's worth it, I 100% think you should go for it. For a free card, doesn't actually take that long to unlock. You do have plenty of time to unlock him, and yeah, just looks fantastic. So this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Bearridge, and I will catch you all next time.